and there it doesn't
Creek.
look very well respected, to put it lightly. It crosses under Germantown Avenue, and also looks pretty nasty for a while. And then when you're driving along Gresham Valley Drive, there's a dam that's not too far from the Germantown Avenue, and below that dam, it's a pretty decent looking creek the rest of the way. And it's cut this gorge over the years. And so we've all experienced the crazy storms that we get in these areas, and I don't remember which one took the crossing out here. I don't know if somebody does, but it's actually not. It was probably in the last 10 years or something. Since 2000, one of the crazy storms is what took out the White Trail Bridge here. And then it's really important to note, like, we've crossed already, like, I bet we've crossed 6, 8, 10. Hey, you know what, and I'll mention that tree in a little bit. What are they doing here? That's a hydrangea. That got planted here, probably, but maybe not. It's a type of hydrangea that you wouldn't normally find growing native, but it's an Appalachian native. I never even noticed that. I've been here like 100 times. But we've passed a lot of little tributaries that feed the Wissahickon, and you know they're very important because the Wissahickon Creek itself is it's a major stream. I mean, it's major enough that it's 17th and the Parkway, or 18th in the Parkway. You have the beautiful Calder statues, and the three rivers of Philadelphia are represented by major figures, and the Wissahickon is considered the third river of Philadelphia, so it's a major thing. But our major river is basically all our waste. Like 90% of the flow of the Wissahickon comes from treated sewage effluent that from 5 different water treatment facilities up in Montgomery County. And because we've done so much building on both sides of the Wissahickon, the natural way the Wissahickon or any other creek should get its water is through the ground. And a creek that flows at a certain level, and you're not counting like storm flow, it's called its base flow. The base flow of the Wissahickon would be like especially in August, it would be like a trickle if we weren't putting the treated sewage water back into it. And so, but when you get these tributaries, for the most part, when they're running all the time, they're groundwater fed. Because if you ever notice, when we get a storm around here, and all these streams, they flow really high and then they flow really low. So you get it, and that's why you hear the term flash flood. They're flashy. This stream, if we got a 1-inch rainstorm, if it rained for a couple hours, and it poured in between, but they said it was a ½ inch or 1 inch, this thing would be flowing real high. It would take a lot of erosion with it. Next thing you know, it would be back down like this, like really quick, 12 hours or so. You wouldn't even know it rained. And so, so you have that. So the fact that you have as many streams that are flowing into the Wissahickon, they are valuable because they are providing that base flow. Because for them to have water when it's not normally raining, that means they are being fed by the ground, which is a healthier way to feed a stream. So this is a really important, mostly groundwater-fed stream that's here. So we're gonna have to make our way. Just take your time. Unfortunately, tulip poplar decided to fall, and you can see how thin, how non-deep roots are. But we're going to go down that little trail there.
That's Scott.